I went back that night. It was a party.
Man, I've been
So much
hearing
fun.
good reports. I haven't been back since our official grand opening night, but I've been getting pictures from friends and every time someone drives by that's a buddy, they're like, "Hey, can you get us a table? There's a line out the door," you know. So that's a good sign. I'm glad it's going good. It's a fun place.
What does this mean to you to be here?
Well, I mean, look, I know that I'm the person that's been named as the honoree, but we all know we're here to raise money for a great cause. Going to raise a bunch of money for the Cleveland Clinic, and that's exciting. I think probably everybody up and down this carpet has been affected by Alzheimer's or dementia or some of these things. You know what I mean? And so I've got the easy part tonight. I'm glad that I get to hear. What I'm most excited about is hearing my buddies sing my songs, and hopefully some of them really butcher it so I can make fun of them about it later.
You're so excited. By the way, you're going to perform with Gwen tonight, too. You're doing your song, right?
Yeah, I'm going to get up there. I don't really know what's going to happen when I get up there. I told them, I said, man, just have me a guitar ready and I'll get up and play some music. But Gwen's here, so she can't get out of it. I want to make her sing.
Last question. It's Mother's Day weekend. Any big plans to spoil Gwen for Mother's Day?
You know what? I don't have to, because her sons have been incredible. I've watched it over the years, like even times where I've been like, hey guys, tomorrow, they're like, oh, no, we've already thought about it. We're going to make breakfast for her, and so I always can kind of just take a back seat and watch these boys. They do an incredible job of spoiling her.
The moment you just had with Lisa Vanderpump.
I love her so much. I love her commitment to rescuing and placing dogs and cats in their homes. And I've sung for her charity before, and we just are friends. And I love her. I love everything about her. I think she's got a good heart.
Are you a big Bravo Housewives fan?
I watch the Housewives of any county. I'm just waiting for the Housewives of Las Vegas. Why don't we have that?
Andy Cohen's going to listen to this. You're casting the Real Housewives of Vegas. Which headliners, what Vegas stars do you put in there?
Let's go ahead and put Carrie Underwood in there, my Oklahoma girl, because she's here doing her. Maybe Lady Gaga can be a friend. I'm casting all the singers. You got to get a showgirl in there. Come on.
Maybe get Dita Von Teese, because she's got...
Dita should be the star of that Real Housewives of Vegas.
And Marie Osmond, she lives here permanently.
Marie is my sister, so Andy, you're welcome, and I'll take 5%.
10.
Yeah, 10. Who am I kidding? 10. It is really important to raise money and acknowledge the doctors who've helped us.
How excited are you for the movie?
I literally can't wait. I've seen snippets. John Chu has been very generous to share, and I'm just going to tell everybody, the world better get ready. It's going to be special.
But how important is it to come support wonderful charity events like this?
Well, I've always thought so much of the Cleveland Clinic and Lou Reveau Center because, I toured it years ago, and I think, I don't come out very often, and having my own charity, it's difficult enough to keep that afloat, but this charity has always been so special to me. The work they do and the fact that the people at the helm really do the work, they're not people that they actually kind of really put their money where their mouth is. And they've had so much progress over the years, and my family's been deeply affected by Alzheimer's. So I think when you're emotionally connected to a charity, you want to give it the utmost support. It's incredible. I mean, the Frank Gehry building, everything's incredible that they do. And, I think it's... they're very bold in everything they do. Nothing is half-hearted about this charity, and I just love them. I think the Reveau's do an incredible job.
By the way, we have to talk about that Vanderpump finale. Are you in shock as much as everybody else?
I think I'm always a little surprised, but shocked, no, because I understand the complicated dynamics that kind of go on with this group. But yes, it just keeps on rolling, that's for sure. Dinner, are you here?
This is my prayer!
So as anyone who's watched Housewives knows, I lost my father to dementia and Alzheimer's, and it's important to me. It's still hard for me. I'm sorry. It's,
I know, it's pretty recent, isn't it?
It's been a few years now, but it's, doesn't go away quickly.
But that's why. I mean, that kind of hurt and the pain that families go through is why we got to find a cure. And so important for you and Blake and these stars to be here tonight.
Yeah, it is important. And it was honestly for me very surprising, even like how I get so emotional now. It's still shocking because, you feel like it's someone that you lost a while ago emotionally, and it gets all ripped open over and over again. And it's just a really hard process. And finding treatment, cures, treatment, like just progress would be incredible.
I'm sure seeing your mom go through this and with your grandfather, it's important to you, even at a young age, to start supporting charities like this, right?
Yes, for sure. It's definitely something that we both champion for and something I'm going to continue to be a big supporter of and continue to raise awareness for.
Any little tidbit coming out for Housewives?
Just watch. It's going to be amazing. I think we always kill it, and we will not disappoint.
Yeah, so my father passed away from Alzheimer 6 years ago, and it was an extremely challenging 9 years for my family. Challenging on Rob, it was really hard, and so ever since he's passed, it's just been important for us to do what we can and speak out about it and help find research to eradicate it, because it really destroys families. It's hard.
With your career in film, how excited are you for the new Wicked?
Oh, I'm super excited. It's incredible. Can't wait to see it.
So it's kind of like our local weekend spot. Every time I come, it changes. The landscape looks different. And so Vegas is just, it's so fun because it's so new.
Well, I have a great connection with Camille and Larry. The WAM Prevention Center debuted here 5 years ago. It's just expanded to Cleveland. Women are coming from all over the world to participate, to get active and preventative when it comes to their brain health, with the hope of preventing Alzheimer's. So that is our shared mission, is to educate people and find a cure for Alzheimer's and other neurological diseases. I'm just excited to be here and see people excited about this mission. I think it's, brain health, Alzheimer's, neurology, these are tough issues. And so it's exciting to see people excited to be supportive of them.
By the way, your son Patrick, one of his bucket items was to be on Shark Tank, apparently. What are things on, because you've done so many things, but what's still on your bucket list?
Oh, I have a lot of things on my bucket list. Quite a few of them got accomplished this year. I wanted to grow the Women's Alzheimer's Movement Prevention Center to Cleveland and beyond. I wanted to open a big comprehensive women's center at Cleveland, which we did. I wanted to launch a big federal initiative with the First Lady, which we did. And so those were a lot of big bucket lists, and I just want to continue to mother and try to shape the extraordinary human beings that I'm lucky enough to be mother to.
Time flies. It truly, truly does. And I think it's so important that the people that you love the most, especially your mother, your grandmother, we don't have that much time with them. So it's really important that you show them the love. And now that I'm a mom, it's just it means so much more. Now I understand why my mom was so crazy over me. So I appreciate my mom so much more because of that.
Yes, we spent the day at Cleveland Clinic yesterday, and I was blown away. The staff is absolutely stunning. The building is unreal. But more importantly to me, I wanted to meet the residents, I wanted to spend time with them. And for me, I've experienced music bringing people back to life. Really, that's what happened with my mother. So we saw that in that room yesterday. It was awesome.
Didn't one lady get up and start dancing with you?
She did. I was playing guitar with sunglasses on. She started dancing with her husband, so. Yeah, pretty cool, the power of music. Yeah, I'll be performing a song I wrote for my mother called Blank Stares. We had a really impactful moment when she was still sick. We brought her on stage, and a guy took a video of that moment where my arms were wrapped around her and shared that story, sang that song. He took a video kind of before TikTok and Instagram Reels were a thing. It blew up on Facebook and broke the internet.
Yeah, so obviously we're here to support brain health, and it changes our lives drastically. It changed mine and my family's when my grandma had a stroke last year, and now she's struggling with getting back to normal. She has dementia, and it's a life changer, you know, and you become a caregiver out of nowhere, but you don't feel like you have the resources or the bandwidth sometimes to really make a difference. And I just think that this event is so wonderful to raise more money for those exact things, and for us to find out more about brain health, because there's still so much we don't know. Yes, I'm so excited. I have my Hereditary tour starting July 11th, and my album comes out July 12th, which is called Hereditary, and I'm taking out my friends the Foxies and Natalia Taylor. I'm just excited to do another headliner. It's been about 2 years. It's the first time touring since I've come back to pop punk, and I just feel like I'm coming back home, so it feels really good.
Listen, if there's any dates in Vegas, Nashville, or Oklahoma, Blake better jump on stage and return the favor and perform with you, right?
I'd be so down. That would be awesome.
Oh, just, Blake and I are such good friends, and Gwen and everything, and just such an amazing cause and a privilege to be here. ALS and just all the neurological things that go on. I actually have people in my family right now dealing with dementia, so yeah, anything, when Blake called, I'm like, I'm in. So we're going to do it, and then it's just things like this that give us the opportunity to be able to bring awareness, raise some money, and try to get some things better than what they are today. It's going to be, so I have a new single that just came out a couple weeks ago called Make It Rhyme, that myself and my buddy Trent Tomlinson and Terry Joe wrote. And it's out there now, and it's called Make It Rhyme. So I'm going to do that, and then Cass and I are doing Neon Light, Blake's song. So yeah, he needs the help, he's struggling. So whatever we can do to help Blake out, yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is an incredible cause. This is my first time being here, and I hear it's their 27th year. I've been friends with Blake for so many years. I love him as a friend, as a person, as an artist, and what this charity is raising money for, Center for Brain Health. Like it's what the world needs, and I'm so honored to be able to help in any way that I can and sing a couple songs, sing one of Blake's songs. I'm singing Mine Would Be You, which is one of my favorite songs of his. I've been writing new music and recording some new stuff, and I released my first solo country album last year called Along the Way. So have some shows this summer with Gavin DeGraw and a couple country festival shows and new music.
Oh, it's incredible. Anytime you can pair music with doing good, I'm in. Count me in.
Any shout out you want to give to any special mom in your life?
Absolutely. My mother, who's still here, Ramona Farrell, I love you to death. My grandmother, Gertrude Farrell, I love you. And my sister, she's a mother too, so shout out to my sister, Shayna Farrell. And yeah, shout out to whoever's gonna have my kids, because yeah, we gonna have some, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying, that's what I'm here for tonight. I'm trying to find me a billionaire wife. That's what I'm trying. They in here.
They are.
That's right.
Good luck to you.
That's right. I'm a gold digger, ladies. You understand? So don't worry about that. If we have a kid, we having it, okay? We gonna have a kid.
I think it's always important to come out, especially when your family has been affected to it and you know what that feels like in that experience, so you can share and help build up these kind of causes for people that are still going through it.
Well, obviously extraordinarily excited to work with Wolfgang, because I worked with him many years ago at Spago in Beverly Hills. This is a spectacular, very Vegas event, and obviously benefiting an extraordinary cause.
Well, I know my wife nor I ever thought it would grow to this size and be able to service and help so many patients. And the way we've been able to do it, not only with the patients, but as Camille coined the phrase, until there's a cure, there's a caregiver. And that's become a bigger mission for us as well.
The goal was to always have country music, but the dream to have Blake Shelton is beyond what we ever imagined would happen. And the entertainment that comes along with him, each entertainer, one nicer and more dedicated and understanding what we're trying to achieve, and they have such a great appreciation. You're in for such a great show tonight. Before the cure, there is a caregiver. Until the cure, there is a caregiver. A topic we rarely think about, yet it is more prevalent than we realize. Each day at the Cleveland Clinic Ruvo Center, a patient is diagnosed with a neurodegenerative disease such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and multiple sclerosis. And standing beside them, facing this life-changing reality, is the caregiver.
People keep asking, what's the most important thing you feel most proud of? What is it? I said, well, it's the patients. We've seen over 300,000 patient visits since we've opened. And for that reason, Camille and I and the Cleveland Clinic, Keep Memory Alive, are so pleased that to be here tonight and to present Blake Shelton with the Lou Ruvo Philanthropic Award designed by Frank Gehry. Mr. Blake Shelton, put a spotlight over there, please. Congratulations, Blake Shelton.
It's getting harder and harder to watch you disappear. Oh, you're falling farther and farther.
Yeah! Appreciate it. Hey! What's going on, Las Vegas? How y'all feel? Say babe, say babe, say babe. What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans? Don't do. Cut that shit off.
Nah, honey, I'm good. I can have another, but I probably should not. I got a picture with you to another. I will stay true. Rainbows after rain, the sun will always come again, and it's a circle, circling around again. It comes around, but you gotta keep your head up. Oh, you can let your head down. Hey, you gotta keep your head up. Oh. It's coming through it alright. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. You take my hand in yours, you lean in and your lips taste like sangria. Your lips taste like sangria.